Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day, great afternoon, great night, just a great time in general when you're watching this. I wanted to kind of talk about high heels today. I've had this thought for a bit, and through my experiences being a guy wearing heels, just all the different changes from how I used to think about them to how I now think about them. Because growing up, I was always very entranced by them. It's primarily women I saw wearing them, and what really enticed me to them is, of course, the sound they make whenever you're walking with them. That tapping sound is hands down my favorite part about wearing heels. I feel like it's almost like a flex in a way, because you're very much like announcing your presence as you're walking up. And I always liked that. I thought it was very interesting. It's very power movie to wear a pair of heels and like go into a fight or like go to a meeting. I mean, just like any little thing from fantasy to reality, just the amount that heels are just a power move to me. And heels vary from all different sizes, from boot heels to short heels to dress heels and stripper heels, just all the different varying forms of heels. I mean, shit, there's even hiking heels. I've always wanted a pair of those, but I also kind of was like, I don't know what I would really need them for, because I feel like I would fuck myself up with them. They're probably good for certain kinds of hikes, but in the hikes I do and have had experienced, I feel like heels would have killed me. I always found them to be intriguing, and they were really cool on, all these different characters I got to see. And then eventually I saw androgynous men wearing them, and gay men wearing them, and just men in general wearing them, and straight men wearing them, and I didn't even know they were straight. I thought they were gay as well, because I grew up in a very Christian world, so I thought pretty much anyone that wasn't dressing how you pretty much see me in my videos to be gay. And as I got older, was like, maybe, that's not true. And I have a story about even these heels specifically on really when my perspective really started changing on them. But growing up, I always thought men shouldn't wear heels, or at least I was going to wear them because I wanted to, and fuck it, I don't care, I'm gonna wear what I want to do. I've always been that kind of fuck it person, but I've also just been a kind of silent fuck it person, like fuck it, I'll do it later, like I don't have to do it right now, but I want to do it right now, I could do it right now, but I'm not gonna do it right now. And eventually, I think it was around when I was 17 or 18 is when I bought my first pair of heels. They were not the right size, and they were about like they were 2 or 3 sizes too small, and I still wore them. They were crushing my feet, but I still wanted to walk around this mall with my friends, and I still wanted to look like I could do it. And I really was doing it for a while, all the way up until right as we were leaving pretty much, and that's when I was like, oh my god, I have to take them off. I don't care if I walk through the rest of the mall with them on, I have to take them off. Walk through the rest of the mall with them off, I don't care. And I ended up still leaving them on all the way until I got to the car. But I don't remember if I threw them away on the drive back from where we were, or if I threw them away later, because they were just the wrong size, and none of my friends really wore more than like a little 3-inch heel, and these were about 4 inches, 4 or 5 inches. I've always preferred bigger heels. I like the height that you can get with them, plus most of them have better style. But the real problem with heels, for men at least, is, or at least bigger feet, I should really say, is fuck are they expensive. Like a real good heel that is also for a big foot is a pain in the ass. Like mine that I'm gonna show you guys are 14, and I had to go through so many different websites just to find something that wasn't glittery or red or pink. Like I could wear those colors, but I primarily wear so much black that I really wanted a good pair of black heels. and I finally found 2 of them. They're ironically the same heel, except one's matte and doesn't have buckles, and this one is shiny with buckles. And you're gonna see it in just a few minutes when I talk about those heels. But after I got those heels, I started learning more about heels and finding more men, or at least non-female or women, that wore them, because I was like, I wanted to see what other tips and tricks there might be to either find them or just wear them. And most of them were just like, either be a drag queen and wear a bunch of crazy outfits. Not like I'm dissing drag queens by saying they're crazy outfits. I'm saying to like match the heels. Then yeah, I could get so many pairs of heels that I actually liked. But for like actual good pairs of black heels, they are a pain in the ass to find that aren't ankle boots or just something I didn't want. I finally started finding some sites that either do occasional sales that I like, or I just started finding heels that I'm like, I'll just save up and get those later whenever I'm wearing more outfits I want to wear, which I may end up doing a video on now that I think about it. But this video is just its own part as well. I want to do more clothes throughout history that are misrepresented, because one of my points for today is a very fun fact that most men, even gay men, do not want to accept, and that is that heels, I mean, to be really honest, society doesn't even want to accept it, but it was a thing, is that heels were originally made for men, if not made for royalty, and were unisex, because it was a thing for them to feel like they were standing over people. And then over time, it changed to butchers wearing them, so they didn't have to stand in the blood while they were, dealing with the meat. And then eventually it became a thing for women to feel like they had the same stature as men, giving them a platform. I think all of that shit is just stupid in general. Their shoes. And honestly, if you're crying that hard about a pair of shoes, we really got to talk about some things. Their shoes, get over yourself. Like, the amount of things that are going on that I could go on with, not only just heels, but the other videos I want to talk about, that just, it is so ridiculous how we care about what someone looks like versus how they're feeling, how they're doing, what else could be going on. Not like their clothes are an indication of like everything going on in their life, but like, why are you giving a fuck whether or not they're wearing heels? And not like, just an extreme example, like, what if they had a black eye and they're wearing those heels? And it's like, and it's just, people don't think, and they would rather just point and judge. This is where this story really started changing for me, and where I started feeling more confident. There was a guy I was talking to for a bit, and we went to Canada together as like a little day trip, and I brought my heels because I wanted to wear them with him, and I felt very confident wearing them with him. I knew we were also going to be in Canada, so I was like, I don't really have a lot of necessary fear being in Canada. It's a very open place. And I didn't really know how open Canada was going to be until I got there and literally started walking through the streets of Toronto wearing my heels, and just no one giving a shit. Or almost every person I interacted with specifically was like, fuck, I love your heels. And that felt like it was so many people versus here who would all just stare at you. And it's like, yeah, you notice how in that country they actually like and care about each of their citizens versus us, who would rather we'd all put each other down. It's so crazy, right? But these are the heels. I like keeping the little bag to keep it protected. But these are the heels. They have a little, well, I may need to retie these because I haven't worn them in a hot second. But they have, the little side zipper so you can keep the laces tied. You got these cute little buckles. I've always liked buckly things. It's like why I like harnesses so much. I haven't really ever gotten that much of an experience wearing them, but they always looked really fun to me. I just like the strappiness and the tactility of it. Same with these. I think they look very, I don't know, like almost prepared to fight type thing. I don't know. They look so cool to me, and I like wearing them with my jeans, which I really want to get a pair of black jeans that are the exact same type of jeans. They're bootcut jeans, and I just love how they flow around the boots. It very much, almost like shaggy kind of, like, I think that's part of the reason I like bootcut jeans so much, is I like Scooby-Doo, and I always see myself as Shaggy. That's probably why I like bootcuts so much. I'm the little stoner with the dog in the back. But I'm not a pussy. I will run into any venture for the sheer reason that it is exciting, and I will solve that fucking mystery faster than Velma or Fred. But that's just me. And you know, heels really changed as I got older, because before I also used to have a ton of sympathy for heel wearers. You know, people would take them off and they'd be like, oh my god, my feet are just killing me. I've worn these for 8 hours, and the only time they started hurting was when I started going up and down stairs. That's it. I danced in these. I practically ran in these. I walked from what felt like the middle of DC over to DC Pride this year in these, and my feet really weren't starting to hurt until hours later, because I wore the right sock, I did the right things, I made sure what I was doing was correct, and I'm going to see if I can post either videos of me dancing in these, because I definitely have them, so I can show you that I very much am an avid walker in these, and experimenter in them. But also, I have a rant video that I did for Snapchat, which was half aimed at someone and also just in general thing. If you complain about wearing heels, like your feet hurt constantly, it is because of one thing and one thing only. You cannot handle a stiletto. That's the only thing. Cause everyone I've ever talked to, the moment you have a thick heel, no problem, because it's full support. It is the stiletto. So what you need to do is you need to stop bitching. You need to spend $6, get a pack of these fuckers. They are little stoppers. They are great for grass, because that is why I bought these, because I was going to wear these to a wedding and I changed my mind. And literally, these are perfect. They make sure you don't slip into the grass. I mean, if you're a heavier person, you may have a bit of a difficult time still, because they don't have an incredible amount of surface area, but they have enough to where if you're walking around and stuff like that on regular, hard ground, these are perfect and you will have no problem. And I'm really tired of listening to people complain about heels. They are not that bad unless you are like actively dancing in them. And I mean actively dancing, not like taking breaks. Oh, you're not confident in yourself. Like, that's literally the only problem, because it's not the heels. It is never the heels. It's like with clothes. People, it's the confidence that destroys them, like the lack of confidence that destroys them. And you need to get more confident to wear heels comfortably. And I'm at a point now, I can go on a borderline run in those fuckers, all because I don't fucking care. They're super fun to wear, and I love wearing. It's just they don't match with a lot of my outfits. And I go to a lot of places where I am not really going to be doing anything more than standing, and I don't want to just be standing there with a special heel on. But you know, if I was doing a little bit cooler of an event, yeah, I would absolutely wear them. But that's kind of really all my takes on heels. I'm gonna try and add in that video, if not a couple more videos. I am either going to do it over me talking, or I'm going to put in the clips. I'm going to figure out how I'm gonna do that, but I really kind of want you guys to see me rocking around in them, so you can see I am not bullshitting. I am very adept with those heels, and pretty much any heel. It is not about the heel, it is about the confidence. Build up your confidence, and you too can rock any type of shoe, and especially a heel. Okay, I do have something to add. So, I'm testing them out right now, but I just bought these. They're little heel ends. You can barely see it in my silhouette. They're little heel ends that you put on to, you know, make sure you can walk in grass and shit like that. You know, I'm trying these fuckers out, and you know, they were a bit of a bitch to put on, but you know what? They actually make walking a ton easier. So you know what that means? That means there's even less to bitch about, because these fuckers cost $8, and I got 8 of them in a box. That means I got 4 pairs You know what that means? That means even less straight bitching and girl bitching. Even less. Because these fuckers make it even easier to walk in them. And you know, let's even watch me take them off. Wow, fuck. Okay, they're kind of hard. Okay. It's kind of hard. Okay, they're on there. So that means they're not gonna get stuck in the mud. That means you're not gonna step in cracks. That means there's even less reason to walk like a little newborn bitch. Okay? I can walk on carpet. I just was walking in my room, which has carpet. So there is even less bitching. Okay? So there is solutions to every problem, including if you didn't want to wear the fucking heels, why'd you put them the fuck on? There's no such thing as peer pressure unless you're a little bitch. So don't wear them if you don't want to, and if you do wear them, why are you bitching? I don't know why I had this rant, but I wanted to have it, and I feel better because I have it. So I'm glad everyone's here for my TED Talk about heels and how fucking they actually easy are to wear, and how you should stop fucking complaining if you want to fucking wear them. Thanks for being here for my TED Talk. I swear, nothing is actually more annoying to me anymore than guys that talk about the fact that they can't walk in fucking heels. These are 5.5, probably 6 fucking inch heels. And I can fucking like practically sprint these fuckers. Stop complaining about being straight or not knowing how to fucking walk in heels or some dumb shit like that. It's fucking easy. Like, they're fucking heels. Like, walk, bitch. Like, it's not fucking hard. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna walk like a fucking newborn. Oh my god, I can't walk. Walk! Damn! God, I can't watch straight people walk in heels anymore. The videos used to be interesting to me, and now they piss me off. Because after, like, I got used to them, like, I just picked them up and just started fucking wearing them. Like, it's not hard. They're fucking shoes. Wear them and shut the fuck up. Like, it's not hard. Like, it can't just be me. It cannot just be me. Like, please stop being a bitch. Wear the fucking heels or don't. Like, it's not hard. Walking in heels is not fucking hard. Like, holy shit. It's actually so fucking annoying. Like, stop being a bitch. I don't care if they have to be pumps or anything. You're a whiny ass little bitch. Wear the fucking heels or don't. Like, it's not hard. No one asked you to wear them. You chose to wear them. So wear them or don't fucking wear them. Like, it's really not that difficult. Like, really, it's not that difficult. Not that difficult at all. I don't know why I'm so mad about this. I don't know why, but I am. Holy shit. And I hope you guys, give them a go. Build that confidence, give them a go. You got this, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, or night, or afternoon. Peace, guys.